Welcome to Coder Vlogs. In this video, we will do one simple code example on MVVM in Android Studio. In previous video, we have covered that what is MVVM and its advantage. It is important that you watch that previous video, then watch this video. So now first of all, we need knowledge of live data. So what is live data? Live data is third-party library that helps you to observe data. If the data is changes, so the change data will be reflected in your UI. So UI will be changed real time with the data. There are two types of live data. One is mutable live data, which can be changeable, readable, writable and readable at runtime, and the other is live data, which is read only, which cannot be changeable at runtime. We will use both types in MVVM example that we will do in this video. So now let's start coding. First we need to add live data library by adding dependency in Gradle file, then create 4 packages. I will explain one by one. The first one is model, which define dataset and data structure of our data. Model and repository package is inside one layer of model. In repository, we fetch data from online server or from local database and save that data in a list of live data. And in repository, we use mutable live data, so we can update that live data list at runtime. And repository also contain our business logic for our app. The third package is view, which contains your user interface, and it takes all the data from view model object. The last package is view model. View model is a bridge between the model layer and the view layer. It uses live data read-only type, so data is secured and data is not changed by user. That's it. Now we will create simple counter app which will increment value every time we click on the plus button. That's it. That is the example we will be creating in this video. We will create first counter class in model package. It will have one attribute or variable as count. It will keep current value of counter. Then I will generate getter and setter for it and create a constructor for the counter class. In repository, we will create class named as counter repo, which will have two attributes. One is mutable live data type of counter, name is count, and the other is static variable type counter repo, which will be used to get one instance of this class. In simple words, we are creating singleton design pattern, so multiple object will access same one instance of that class. For that, we create static method of get instance. Now we will create another method called initialize data, which will initialize counter variable with initial value 0 and return it as mutable live data. Now let's design our user interface. We need text view and simple button for increasing the value of counter and text view for showing current value of counter. Now we will create class view that is counter view model. This class must be extends from view model class. This class has two attributes, that is mutable live data of counter and variable of class counter repo. We will initialize these two variables in method called int. Then we will create simple add counter method which will increase value by 1 of the counter. Now let's create method for observing the live data of counter, that is called getCount. It will simple return value of the counter. Now go to main activity. At here we need three variables, that is text view, t1, button and counter view model variable. Now we will initialize text view and button with their IDs, and for the view model variable there is a special way to initialize view model variable. I don't know the exact reason of it, but just memorize this way. Then we will call the int function. Int function will initialize all the data from the model. Then we will observe for the method called getCount. So if the data changes, then the updated data will be reflected in the text view. So we will see all the time updated data. And on the button click, we need to increase the value of the counter by 1. And that's it. Our app is ready to test. Thank you very much. See you in next video.